says crafting is a dying art? I'm finding crafters all over the Middle Tennessee area who make unique items that'll be passed down for generations to come. Welcome to HandMade Tennessee. I'm Kimberly Vance along with my special guest today, Vicki Marsh. Hi Vicki, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing great. Now this is something that to me has been a huge problem, and obviously to you and probably everybody that we know. A space to store your jewelry.
Yes.
You have too much jewelry. I've got stuff hanging on the walls, I've got stuff in drawers, I've got stuff everywhere, laying on countertops, and I would just love to have it all organized.
Well, that's what this is.
So you have come up with something new, and I think this is a great idea. It's very inexpensive, and from the way you've been talking, it's relatively easy to do, too.
It is.
And you're calling it screen bling.
Screen bling.
I like that. All right, so what we've got here, and this is funny, is exactly what it sounds like, a window screen.
It's a window screen.
How in the world did you come up with the idea to use a window screen?
Well, my roommate and I, we both had a lot of jewelry, and we were involved in a car wreck, and after the wreck, we both were in the same level of the house, and we were just, jewelry was laying everywhere. And I kept thinking, you know, you're running here to get this piece and there, and so I kept thinking there's something that I've got to come up with. And I was in my garage, cleaning the garage out one day, and there was a screen there, and I went, that might work for something. So I immediately ran upstairs, grabbed a pair of hoops, stuck it in it, and went, problem is solved, here we go. So from there, I went to work with it.
What a fantastic idea.
Thank you.
And these are screens, and these are laying around a lot of times.
They're laying around. They're at your parents', they're in the garages somewhere. People put them in a yard sale trying to get rid of them just for anything. I've even went over to the Habitat place, and they've got them. That's where I got this piece.
The big door.
Yeah, the big door one. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So you can get
What a great
screen
idea.
anywhere, so it's very inexpensive.
They are, and these are cheap too.
Yes, very cheap.
And fantastic. What do you do with them? We've got the screen. Obviously, the screen has little holes in it.
It does. You can take your regular little hoop earrings
We'll move
and
it up here
just
and show everybody.
put them in a screen hole.
That is brilliant.
You know, you can layer them anywhere you want. I'm so bad for color coordinating. I want all of my blacks together and my blues together, so my screens actually look like, wow, okay.
Like pieces of art.
Like pieces of art, because it's all together. But that's, you know, that's the main thing to do there. Or if you want to group a piece together, an inexpensive way is either paper clips that you can open it up some, push it through the hole. Now watch me not be able to. That, and then hang even bracelets on it.
What a great idea.
You get turned around there. So you've got a place to put that.
cute.
And then I found, and I'm sure a lot of our grandmothers or grandparents have these, and even some of the aunts, the old-timey curtain hooks.
Oh yeah.
Those that
And I think they
sticky.
still sell those.
I think they do too. I found these at Habitat. Stick it in, slide it through, and at that point you can hang several pieces on there. You can hang your pieces together, the whole set if you've got it. And then you've got the set that's together.
And that is good looking.
And if you wanted to put like the ring with it, all you got to do is take another hook, put down below it, stick it in there. Now you've got your whole set that goes together. So when you go to get dressed, walk to it, whatever color you want, and pick it all up. When you get home, instead of laying it here and there, take it all, hang it up, it's there. And what's great about this is it will fit over the back side of your bedroom or bathroom doors.
Oh, that's a good idea. So in case you don't want to display
If
it.
you don't want it displayed, take just some little regular screws that are here somewhere, and just put a screw up here and here, attach it to the door, and it's hidden.
You know what? I wonder too if you couldn't even cut some slits in the screen and then those over the door hangers, hang it like that.
Yes, that probably would work
If you
too.
didn't want to put a screw in your
yeah, that would work.
in your door.
That would
Oh,
work.
that's a fantastic idea. Now, do you have to use, I guess you could use anything that you wanted, any
You can
size.
use any size you want. They come in different sizes. This one, of course, is the one that I'm going to use to cut because we all still have the post earrings.
Yeah, now how would that work? Because if you've got this on the wall, obviously you're not going to lift it up off the wall and get your posts out.
Well, I thought of that too. I've taken a screen, and it doesn't matter what size you want as far as the width of it. And it's very easy to cut. You don't have to have any special scissors, just some sharp ones. Just get you a place started, and it just snips right through.
Like I said, just any size that you think you want.
Any size that you think that you would want it to be.
You could fit a lot of post earrings in that.
You could. But you need to allow enough room that you can get your hand up under it, because you'll have to put your hand back behind it, of course, to hold it where you can put the backing on it. Whoop. Now, let me just grab that one. This would probably work. We can lean it down just a little bit. You can hold it there. Gorilla Glue.
Now, do you have to use the Gorilla Glue or just any real good
any kind of real good glue would work.
All right.
This is a lot shorter than what it was, but it's to show pretty well line it up as to where you want it.
Now, do you find that this mesh, this screen, is real easy to work with?
There's this particular one, that I'm actually cutting right now. It's a little bit stiffer, so it is a little bit more abrasive on your fingers. But
do you find it holds jewelry better, though?
It will. It will hold it. It will hold it better, but at the same time,
it's a little harder to work with.
It's harder to get out also when you put if it's a full screen like this. It's a little bit harder to get it out. It's tougher to get out. So
on the tougher screen,
yes,
it is? Okay.
Yeah. So it's easier when you get the thinner screen, some that's maybe even older. You know?
Of course, I guess whatever you find in somebody's yard would be all right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you can grab by and find it. I'm just joking.
Hopefully there won't be a rash of window screens coming up missing.
Oh, it's stuck to me.
Of course, the glue takes a few minutes to dry.
It does.
We can probably paper clip it just to show, can't we? Do you think so? Might take just,
I've got glue on my fingers, do you?
I do too. Yeah, we'll have paper clips stuck to us everywhere. Well, maybe that wasn't my best idea.
Well, maybe it will be.
My finger's stuck to the screen.
That is too. Okay.
All right.
So that would give you the gist of what that is. And then you're able to just take post earrings. And, of course, it should go back there.
Oops. My side didn't do so well.
That's all right. But at that point, you're able to take and put your hand back behind here, put the backing on, and you've got that. And so that leaves it, you want it where you can get your hand back behind there to be able to get to the post earrings. That way, your post earrings aren't laying around by themselves anymore.
That's a fantastic idea. Because like you said, we do still wear post earrings now.
I mean,
that's great.
Little diamonds and everything can go in there and just whatever.
What a fantastic idea. That is really, really cute. All right, now we've got the jewelry, but the other accessories that are a problem a lot of times are belts too.
Yes. Well, I've thought of that also, because I take the same hooks and you can do belts along the way, and I have measured, it fits. If you'll go up a little more than a palm hand.
Here, we'll move it over here so everybody can see.
If you can go up a little bit more than a palm up, you can put the hooks in here, however you want as far as the belts. And one more.
This would make a nice decoration.
Yes,
Here's
and
some
it's a
shiny ones too.
okay.
I'll use some of these if you want.
They just hang right on there.
What a great idea. And I was noticing that if some of the buckles were too wide, you could stretch those out too.
You can do that, but also at the same time, some of these, like one of these actually fit right on there, and I don't know what the difference is in those. But one more.
What a clever idea.
Thank you. I had to do something. I cannot stand the...
You know, I've tried everything over the years. I have absolutely tried everything. I put nails on the wall, and I mean, it looks like a junkyard too when I get done. So this is really cute because you could hide it behind the door.
You can hide it behind the door. You can hang it on the door or behind the door. You know, every time a door is opened, or when you open the door, there's that space that's behind there.
Yeah.
If it's perfectly behind that, and you can do it in different sizes. I mean,
it doesn't have to be a door.
Right. It doesn't have to be the door. You've got this one that's more of the long shape, and you can paint them to match your wall, and then
it just fades right in.
It just fades right in, and it's just jewelry hanging there. I have done it two different ways on the wall as far as doing it: the screws, and also just your picture hanger. And do it
that's
up there.
a good idea.
So if you've got that full with your jewelry hanging on the wall behind a door, your problem is solved for your bling to be
right there,
out where you can see it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I like that too. You could even hang it sideways
you can
too,
hang
like
it
a
sideways.
picture.
Yes.
Well, that's a great idea. And so you could just fasten a picture hanger onto that.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea. This is a good size too.
Yeah, it is.
Very good size.
I've got a lot of jewelry, so that's why I've got it. So
now here, this is a real nice size too. It's a little bit bigger.
It's a little bit bigger.
And you also come by this?
I did. This was
way?
actually the size of my first piece that I actually did at the house. So it had a lot of earrings and stuff on it at that time. This I got over at the Habitat also.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Let's decorate it up a little bit.
All right.
I want to see how this looks as a piece of art also.
Well, let's just... Pull some of these out and just start putting
I really
in.
like these. I like the
do
curtain
too.
hooks.
I do too. It's a lot easier than I'm telling you, the paper clips, even though they're really inexpensive to do, they did take some time to...
Did they?
Yeah.
They took, they were hard to get in?
Well, yes, they're a little hard to get in, but at the same time, you've got to bend them out and be able to get them in there. And I also took, the very first one I made, I ran a needle and thread through there and actually tied a knot.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It was more of the crocheting needle point stuff. So it was a thicker thread, and I ran it through there, and that was actually what I used to hang on them. And then that got to where I was going, all right, I just don't like that.
Yeah.
So I just kept going and going, trying to figure out what to do with it.
Did you have a string going across that you hooked them on? Or?
No, I actually run the string through the screen itself. You know, it's a distance apart, and had a loop hanging because I would tie it in the back.
Well, that gives me another idea. You could even needle point, because that is like a needle point screen. You could needle point your name or something.
Oh, you could. This would be for little girls in a little girl's room. My grandbaby, she would love to have her little jewelry. You could put their hair bows and everything on this.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Little ribbons around it. You could just do a whole lot for little girls' rooms, especially.
Yeah, you could glitter that too.
Yes.
Just put a little glitter glue or something on it.
Yes.
That would be really cute.
That would be, and their name on it would be just awesome.
Now, how did the wide bracelets? Do you ever have trouble with those? Do you just use the same hooks as well for
I
those?
use the same hooks because most of them will just...
They've got a space in between. That's cute.
Even like with that one there, when I found that it did not fit, even though this one will stick out, but why not, you got the screen for just a minute?
Yes.
Why not just unhook your necklace or whatever there.
So you just hooked all the pieces together. That's a good idea.
Hooked all the pieces together. And if you've got the earrings, like, you know, if you've got limited on space, run your earrings through the necklace. Of course, I can't see it to run in there.
That's a really cute piece of art. That is adorable.
Thank you.
That is so cute. I just love that. All right, now what about, we were talking about the other thing, pocketbooks.
Pocketbooks.
Oh, this is what really gets me right here is the pocketbooks.
Well, and besides jewelry and belts, pocketbooks, that's another...
that gets a lot of us, don't it?
Yes. And I'm going to come up with something for shoes. I'm going to, somehow or another.
Holler at me,
Pocketbooks.
too, when you get the shoes done.
Pegboard.
Oh, yeah.
Even this is an odd-shaped pegboard, but all you got to do is get the pegboard, get the little hooks that go in them, Stick it anywhere that you want. Make sure you use the little clampy things that go over it, because if not, you will pop them off.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know what those were. Oh. Now, where do you find these things? Just at a local hardware store?
So, yeah,
okay.
Anywhere like that.
And where'd you find your pegboard? Did you already have this
I had this one left over from a project of some sort, so I just used it because you can hang pocketbooks.
A lot of different stuff on it.
A lot of different stuff.
Well, how cute. And that makes a cute decoration, too.
Oh, and it does. And it gets, you can put this on the wall again. Wrong piece. When I first started this, I had it in my laundry room. So when you walked into the laundry room, the washer and dryer were here. Here was a belt wall on one of these. And then on the right-hand side, the right-hand side was my pocketbook wall, or mine and Mary's pocketbook wall.
Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Because then you can grab your belt and stuff as you're getting ready to go out.
You just grab it and go, or however it may be. I'm not going to put that one on there. But, so that's the gist of doing the little pocketbooks. And what's good about them, too, is if you've got some that's got longer handles and you're short on room, you can actually put the hook back up behind one.
That's a good idea.
And still let it hang, and you've got that. So you're on the wall.
And
like
that's a cute decoration, too.
Yeah.
Very cute. Well, that's a great idea. You know, you could even paint the pegboard and stuff, too.
Oh, yeah.
To go in with your wall.
You could do, then that's, you can find pegboard anywhere. Anyone that's been doing any work or anything around their house, or even contractors that you know, if they've done a pegboard, you know, ask them for the extra pieces and cut it yourself to whatever size you need.
Oh, that's a great idea.
One more thing for that. Hats.
Hats are a problem, too.
They
Oh,
hook
cute.
right on there. So this
Very
is my little
smart.
crafty thing that I...
Now, what have you got going here?
Oh.
I don't know, but this looks to me like a refrigerator rack.
It is. I found the refrigerator rack, got scarves, needed somewhere to put them. Refrigerator racks, you know, there's a lot of people that have old refrigerators and they're just sitting around doing nothing. So get the rack. You can hang it wherever that you want to hang it up.
Vicki, that's smart.
And just run your, here I took them off, put it back on. Just run your scarves through there. Even ties, I've got a tie here in my hand somewhere. Check out that tie.
That's cute. And just run that through also.
Yeah.
A refrigerator rack.
A refrigerator rack.
Well, I'll tell you what, your mind is sharp as a tack.
Some days. Some days it's not there, but most of the time, yeah. I try to find inexpensive ways to do stuff.
Well, that's something that's important to all of us, because by the time you buy all your jewelry, your purses, your accessories, you don't have a lot of money left to
That, and you
display
don't,
them.
you know, if you're just leaving it laying around, you're going to lose a piece.
Right. Oh, and how frustrating is that?
I'm telling you, you go to, and you know, you just lose them. I don't care what you do, somehow or another you lose them. So I just had to come up with a way to be able to keep things together for my benefit.
Yeah.
You know?
That was smart. What do you have the shower hooks for?
The shower hooks can be used on something like this. You can take and just hook these on here.
Always keep a box of shower hooks, because you can use them
You
for
can
anything.
use them for anything. Put it on here. You can hang another piece of, you know, you could do a piece of jewelry or run your scarf through here, and that would give you more room.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'd just put the scarves on.
How would that, just unhook it and put it on?
Just leave it unhooked right there. Don't ever hook it up, and just put it on there and let it
I'll
hang.
coordinate that. Oh, that's cute in your bracelets, too. That would be real
Yeah.
good with bracelets.
Yeah.
That would be a real good way to do that, wouldn't it?
It would. It
Oh,
would.
that is really cute. Refrigerator racks. You know, and you can get the larger refrigerator
Yes.
racks, too. I wonder if you can just buy these without a refrigerator. Be something
I'm sure
to
you
look into, wouldn't it?
Probably could. You know.
Yeah.
But
What a great
that's
idea.
that. Here's a piece I wanted to show. This is a unique piece of necklace here. A good friend of mine has made this necklace out of burning bush
Burning bush.
limbs.
That's cute.
Is that not cute? He
That is
took,
adorable.
cut each one of these pieces, and then made it.
Made
And it was
burning bush.
Yeah, I just thought that's the neatest little trick there. I would have never ever I wonder if anybody's ever thought about doing anything with a burning bush like that.
That's neat. That's a beautiful piece. I bet it's very special to you.
It is. It is.
Now, what have you got over here? I see that you've got something with foam around
It is a closet rod. For those who might be very limited on even wall space, but you could always put a closet rod at the bottom of your closet somewhere and put your jewelry on it. I took this foam that you wrap for insulation of your pipes and stuff. That's all that this is.
Let's
right
take
here.
this off and see it.
All right.
Oh, you've even got earrings in it.
Yeah. Well, your hoops, you know, will stick right in it because it's just a piece of foam.
Now, where'd you find this foam? Hardware store again?
Yes.
That is cute. And just a piece of closet rod.
Just a piece of closet rod.
You know, you could even hang this too with the hooks. The closet, you know, the...
Yes. Yes. Well, also the closet helper things that everybody's got.
Yeah,
the wire
things that
ones.
go down.
Yeah. Well, the ones that are made out of the...
Like the refrigerator shelf?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect for hanging jewelry on those.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Belts on those too. I've done it all trying to fix one thing in particular that's something I like.
Now, which one do you like best? The foam, the screens, the pegboard? The screen.
The screen.
That's just cute.
Yeah.
That's so smart. All right, now how did you have earrings hooked onto this?
Just take the hooks.
All right, so let's say it's hanging.
It's hanging. Just go into the closet, push it into the foam. There it is.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
You could even hang your other things. Now, can you put the hooks in these too?
Yes.
Does your foam, it seems like it bounces right back.
It bounces right back. It's pretty good at this.
So you would recommend then the insulation foam?
Yes.
Not just a regular foam?
No.
Because if you use like the spongy foam,
You're going to leave the holes and it's
Yeah.
going to eventually tear and all. This just bounces right back and then you're able to put those on there. And
oh, cute. And like you were talking about the little kids' room, that would be so
Wouldn't it
cute. You could even hang this from the ceiling with some real cute ribbon.
Yes.
That would be very cute,
Yes.
wouldn't it? Hanging, and then they could
It would.
get to their little stuff. Of
use
course, they
it
were
as-
like mine. The thing would be hanging there, and all the stuff would be in the floor. But anyway, what did you start to say?
you could also use curtain rods and curtains themselves.
You were talking about your valances.
Yes, I had a valance that had the little drop string to it that had the little balls on the end of it. And when I first came up with
The screen?
and was just doing the earrings, I kept thinking, what am I going to do with the necklaces? What am I going to do with the necklaces? So I ended up hanging those on the valance on the little ball that hung down and just wrapped it on there and hung it out. So when you walked into my bedroom and looked up at the curtain, it's like, what is that? And there was just different, you know, all the different necklaces were hanging up there.
And it looked like a decoration off
Looked
your
like a
curtains.
decoration.
How cute. I would call this decorating with jewelry.
Yeah.
Very cute. Now I have made a boo-boo, and I would probably get hurt from this. I think I probably
I
matched
did
it
the
too
same thing
long.
there. You pushed it through too far. I did the same thing. You've
So I
got to,
guess with
yeah, it's got to be.
the other little hooks may
The
work
other little
better on
hooks
this,
would-
mightn't they?
Yes, that they would.
And even probably the paper clips, if you could get them into
If
that.
the paper clips should go into that pretty easily, actually.
I have done so many things. Bracelets to me are just a pain to try and keep together.
They are. They are. Paper clips will work, and you
I
can
love
leave
paper
it.
clips.
You can make your own size hook that you want on there. Twisted that around. Your own size hook to put on there, and be able to hang from
cute.
there.
Oh, that's cute. I like the earrings too. I think that's be a sharp decoration.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic idea.
Well, even your regular hoops, hoop earrings, can go on there. And that's, you know, another thing with a lot of the hoops you can put like this, even onto here just by themselves. And then you can just use this space, again, just to put the single
I
ones
love
up.
that. I love the earrings just hanging in there like
Yeah.
that. I think that is so smart. I tell you what, on my way home today, I'm going to be looking everywhere for screens that are laying about. Because I
That's
know
the
they're
thing
going to be
do.
around.
They are.
And that's fantastic to put the posts in.
Yeah.
They say that necessity is the mother of invention, and I reckon you have proved that to be a true statement.
Well, thank you.
This is really cute. This is so smart. You have given us several great ideas on displaying our jewelry.
Thank you.
Like I said, a problem that, so should we be looking on Shopping Network or something, saying for you?
Might ought to.
Screen blings, I like that.
Screen blings, yeah. I think I like that myself.
That's very, very cute. I like that. Well, that's our show for today. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can email us at handmadetn@bltv.net, or you can like us on Facebook at HandMade Tennessee. Thanks very much to our special guest today, Vicki Marsh. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Coming on. I'm your host, Kimberly Vance, and I hope that you've been inspired to create your own HandMade Tennessee. If you enjoyed today's show, check us out on Facebook for other shows and information at www.facebook.com/HandmadeTennessee. You can also email us your comments or suggestions to handmadetn@bltv.net.